Are you ready?
Just
I'll
about.
go. Yep. Hit it.
All right. All right. Call the meeting to order. Jen, would you take roll, please?
Commissioner Corbin.
Here.
Commissioner Waldner.
Here.
Commissioner Thill.
Here.
Commissioner Johnson. Mayor Lindsay.
Here. Okay, and at this point, I'm going to turn the meeting over to Commissioner Waldner.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Do we have a motion to adopt tonight's agenda?
I make a motion we approve the agenda.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Under appearances and acknowledgements, number 1, acknowledge retail on-off sale, malt beverage and South Dakota farm wine license transfer application and set a date of hearing, Happy Hour LLC, JBS 2, Par 4 Tavern LLC, Par 4 Tavern LLC. So with that, Jen, I'll start with you, and I assume everything's in order and.
Yes, everything is in order. You have, as part of this evening's agenda packet, the application and the notice of hearing, actually ×2, because you'll see that number 2 on tonight's agenda is to acknowledge the retail wine and cider license. These are transfers. The first one is a transfer from the Happy Hour LLC, currently doing business as JB's, to Par 4 Tavern, and our friend Carson Stemper is here this evening to speak to either of these if you so choose.
We need to do these both separate.
You do though,
right?
please. Yeah.
Okay.
Because one is a transfer and one is a new license.
We're just acknowledging and setting the hearing.
Correct.
So we could probably grill them in a couple weeks during the hearing, I suppose.
You can.
Unless you had something that you wanted to offer, or just the process is that in a couple of weeks then we'll have a hearing, and then that gives the public 2 weeks to kind of, if they got issues or anything they want to discuss or come in and support, they're certainly welcome to. And so
I wouldn't worry about it too much. They're normally pretty low key.
Pretty low key.
Yeah.
yeah. I'll make a motion that we acknowledge the retail malt beverage license transfer application, set the date of hearing for January 28th at 5:30 p.m. or as soon thereafter for Happy Hour to Par 4 Tavern.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
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 All those opposed, motion carries. Item number 2, acknowledge retail on-off sale wine and cider license application and set date of hearing, Par 4 Tavern LLC, Par 4 Tavern LLC. And again, as Jen mentioned, sounds like everything's in order. I will again make a motion that we acknowledge this license application and set a date of hearing also for January 28th, 5:30 p.m. or there as soon thereafter.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Same sign. Motion carries. Very good. Thank you guys for being here as well. So appreciate that.
See you in a couple weeks.
All right, sounds good. Have a
Thank
good
you.
night.
Thank you, guys.
Anything anybody wishes to remove from the consent calendar?
Motion to approve the consent calendar.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
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 Same sign for all opposed. Motion carries. Under old business, nothing. Under new business, bid number 880. Review and award bid, operational services for Madison Recycling Center. We see Mr. Gagno's coming up front. Thank you.
Well, this time around we got 3 bids. And Valiant Living got the low bid of $5,096 per month with a total bid of $61,152. Second place, Martin Volts with $57.50, $69,000. And Landon Pearson was at $6,100 per month at $73,200. It's about a 4% raise for them. I think I was talking to Kelly today, we couldn't make it, but he thought that was reasonable. So the agreement, well, I think the last agreement was what, 2016, maybe 15, I think. So it's been a while since they've rebid it. So.
Well, I'm happy to see that we at least had 3 bids, so that was good. It kind of lets us know about where we're at, and it looks like the 61,000 is pretty much in the ballpark and
Doable, right, Gary?
I think so, yeah.
We would agree, it's very doable.
fits in the budget and everything. So I'll make a motion that we approve bid number 880, review and award bid, operational services, Madison Recycling Center to Valiant Living in the annual amount of $61,152.
Second?
Beginning,
When exactly does this begin?
We will have a contract. What we wanted to do this evening was to get you to approve the bid first. Next week, we would anticipate having a signed agreement, the agreement that you have seen as part of the bid process. And the last discussion was that this rate would begin February 1st.
That's
Yes,
what
and Gary says
that
yes,
sounds
Roy.
good.
Okay.
thank you. Just
And
wanted to clarify that.
yep, thank you, Mayor, because along with that, in my motion, I had mentioned 61,000 as an annual. I would also like to, as part of that motion, that comes out to $5,096 a month, just to make sure that it's clear that that's the amount. So with that, do we still have the second?
Yep, you have a motion and a second.
Okay. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
I,
All those opposed, same sign, and motion carries. So there you go. We'll let you guys carry on.
Okay.
Thanks for doing
Thanks,
that
Gary.
and rebidding it. Mr. Mayor and everybody, we have one item for public discussion, and Marshall, if you will come up. True shrimp is the topic tonight.
hey, very good.
I know we're still in the planning phase. I don't even know if they're coming or not, but I guess my suggestion for the commissioners, if they do decide to proceed to come to Madison, is to have an open forum for the public to come visit with you guys and get some questions answered. I know I have several questions on it. And just being a business owner, I hear a lot in the community that others have a lot of questions on it.
And
Yep.
if I might address that, that is in the planning stages as things do move forward.
To have a meeting?
To have a public meeting, yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks, Marshall.
You're
Yep.
welcome.
Thank you.
And seeing no other public comments, we will go on to announcements. Notice of vacancy for the mayor's position. Jen?
Yes, last week we approved the election date of April 9th. This year we have got the mayor up for re-election. I have included the notice as part of your packet that will go in the paper yet this week. You can begin circulation of nominating petitions on January 25th, and those must be filed back in my office by 5 p.m. No later than the 22nd day of February.
All right,
All right, we will begin the election process.
sounds good. Announcement number 2, change in meeting date. We will be meeting on January 22nd. I believe that's a Tuesday in
Yep.
lieu of the Martin Luther King holiday.
Yes, please.
Seeing no executive session, do we have a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion, we adjourn.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
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 All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Mike.
You bet. Thank you, Mayor. Safe travels.
Yep, we'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.